actually. I want to play that Ron DeSantis thing. This is crazy. This is so fun. All right. Thank you for reminding me about this. So Ron DeSantis, really smart guy. So he passed the Don't Say Gay bill. And basically what that did is it caused a teacher shortage in Florida because a bunch of people that were just, they're teachers and they just happen to be gay and they got shit canned. So there's a teacher shortage in Florida. Also, teachers that aren't gay are leaving and quitting in solidarity because Florida is a horrible place to teach in general. So what do? Well, we bribe a bunch of fucking meathead Neanderthals to teach our kids. You know, when I was young, I grew up in New Jersey when I was in school. And every once in a while, we'd get these ex-military substitute teachers. You know what I mean? Ex-military substitute teachers. And they're crazy. Like, they go in there and they treat it like it's fucking boot camp, you know? Like, I mean, like, you know, I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with this, but I've dealt with this, right? So what better thing to do than make them permanent teachers? This is Ron DeSantis.
If you served in the...
This is fucking... The volume is so goddamn low. Oh, okay. That's my fault.
Military for at least 4 years, were honorably discharged, have taken 60 college credits, and pass a subject area exam. We want you to be able to teach Florida students. Our veterans have a wealth of knowledge and experience they can bring to bear in the classroom, and with this innovative approach, they will be able to do so for 5 years with a temporary certification as they work towards their degree. For too long, the requirements to be a teacher have been too rigid, with union bosses insisting that all educators get certain credentials that often have little impact on teaching performance. Every morning, our students recite the Pledge of Allegiance while looking at the Star-Spangled Banner, and it's fitting that the teacher in the classroom is somebody who took an oath and put his...
Just a reminder that the Pledge of Allegiance is quite literally fascism. Like, just the concept of pledging allegiance to a flag in the corner of the room that's like wilted away, like sad looking. That is fascism. That is textbook like fascism. There is no... I'm sorry, in my opinion, I genuinely think patriotism in general is in direct opposition to justice. I think patriotism in general is in direct opposition to left-wing values. I think it's in direct opposition to everything that leftists stand for. I don't think it's possible to be a patriotic leftist. I just don't. Like, you can have some things you like about America or whatever, but like anyone that pledges allegiance to a flag, to me, they're a zombie. Like, they're a zombie. Right? Like, for me, when I was a kid, I remember, like, you know, in 4th, 5th grade, I was starting to realize, like, oh, what the fuck? And then I stopped doing it. Why? Because I didn't like it. It made me uncomfortable. Like, one nation under God. I don't even know what God is. I tried praying. God's not real. You know, I don't even like this country. I'm poor. This country doesn't do shit for me. I'm hungry. I would go days without eating when I was young. So I'm hungry. We can't afford food. My mom hates me. This country sucks. You know, like, I don't like this country. People in fucking school bully me. I'm not fucking... There's no pledge to this stupid fucking flag. Right? So... But again, like, anyone that's willing to just like, oh, yep, got a Pledge of Allegiance. Like, to me, as far as I'm concerned, it makes them a zombie. Right? Now, again, I'm aware that, you know, you can be a non-zombie and just try to blend in for, like, you know, other reasons, whatever. But, like... Man, oh man, the Pledge of Allegiance, I get triggered by that, so.
His or her life on the line to preserve, protect, and defend our flag and the freedom it represents. From devil dogs to salty dogs and doughboys to flyboys, we respect our veterans and know that they have a lot to offer. Thanks so much, and God bless.
So, real quick, what is the homeless veteran population in Florida? Does anyone know that? What is the homeless veteran population? In this country, right? But in Florida especially. Like, imagine if Ron DeSantis were doing something actually interesting and said, oh, if you're a homeless veteran anywhere in the country, come to Florida, get $5,000, and we'll start, you know, making you a teacher. Right? You know, that would be a little something, right? He did that with cops or whatever. If you got fired for being anti-woke, you can come here and be a cop, right? So, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think it's hilarious. The idea that military people are going to teach kids about like English. I mean, the same people that are triggered by pronouns are going to teach English class, right? You know, military fucking meatheads are going to teach fucking algebra. I mean, I'm sure it's theoretically possible that some of them could learn it and be able to teach it. But, you know, like this idea, like the war on teachers, right? Another thing in this little clip here is that he was going after teachers' unions, right? I need people to understand this is a war on teachers. That's what this is. Now, I have little faith in public schooling. I've been to public school. I'm 26 years old. It was in public school relatively recently compared to a lot of people like Ron DeSantis and older people, right? So, and I can tell you public schooling, not good. It's actually really bad, right? But they're like, as bad as it is, I've had some teachers in my, in my time in the public school system that actually I felt like they cared a little bit, right? Like they cared a little bit, right? And like to me, I respect that. You know, like the curriculum that they were forced to I remember I had this conversation with my biology teacher in high school, and I asked my biology teacher why he didn't cover evolution in biology class, right? And the answer was like that they wouldn't let him. Like I remember, I had a conversation with him once, and he would tell me that, sorry, like they didn't let us. This is 10 years ago, by the way, like 11, 12 years ago, maybe. Like, and creationism versus evolution was still like up in the air. We don't know. Was Darwin right? Who knows, right? And so it's crazy to me that the power that these right wingers have over curriculums. That's crazy in New Jersey, by the way. Right, but a teacher's willing to break the character to have a conversation, and that's interesting. But those teachers are increasingly being removed and exorcised or excised from the teachers' force, especially in states like Florida. They don't want teachers that actually care, right? They want teachers that are indoctrinators. They want to indoctrinate kids into a fascist worldview, right? And that's crazy. That's what they're going for in Florida. First, it's demonized the teachers. Then it's demonized gay teachers. First they came for the gays, and I said nothing because I'm not gay, right? Then it's demonized teachers unions, and then it's bringing the meatheads. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And is anyone going to do anything about it? No. Are we just going to keep sliding into the hell world? Yeah. So, there you go.